how to ride my man properly. I mean, I don't do that, but I've heard that if you do it on your knees, then you're very dead. If your man goes on quarantine radio and says he's attracted to other girls on there, what does this mean? It means that he's attracted to other girls on quarantine radio. That's what it means. Who the fuck asked you? Like, to be honest, it's only UK people that worry about body count numbers. Like, in America, no one cares about body counts. Perfect.
Bitch, you can't kill me.
Before I start, I'm going to tell you guys where this hair is from. So this wig is from UNICE hair. It is in the inches 22 and I've coloured it myself. I do offer hair colouring services on my hair page, so if you guys go down below, the link is there. Get you like a nice couple colours. But anyways, back to this hair. Is so nice and it took the colour so well, as you can see, and it's melted into my skin like scalp. If you guys want to check out this hair and maybe cut the same hair as me, then make sure you go down below, guys. So today I'm going to be doing a girl talk, which is basically me just I don't know, I just asked you guys to ask me a couple things on YOLO, like girl talk, you know, and yeah, I'm gonna answer some of them. I've got my little, you know, don't do that again. Cool. So this says dating boys at a young age. I'd suggest to start dating, I mean, if you want, at like 17, 18, because that's when like you're more knowledgeable. It depends on the individual. Like some people are very immature at 17, like, do you get what I'm saying? So you just go, like, don't force it. To be honest, I'd wait till I was like 19, 20. Like, I can't lie. Enjoy your life. You don't need boy stress, because more time you're gonna break up anyways. So young relationships, more time do not work. Like, you think, oh yeah, we're gonna be together forever. No, you're not. So do not belong to these boys. These boys belong to the street. Stay single until you find the one. Like, to be honest, enjoy your time as a teenager. You shouldn't be focusing on boys. Someone said, I broke up with my ex 2 months ago, but we only dated a month. Is it too early to move on with a guy who is ready for a relationship? No. Why should you wait? Why? If you found someone that you like, go for it. Who cares what people say? You've moved on too quick, so what? Like, what does that really mean? Is there a time period? No, it is not. Do you move on to the next, because the next is definitely better than the last. Period. Talk on confidence or give us more makeup tips because your tutorials lit. Thank you. So I mean, to be honest, it's not something that's easy. Like, it's not something that develops overnight. Like, there's times where my confidence is knocked like quite a lot, like when I receive like hateful messages and stuff, and like reading hateful comments, like it kind of knocks my confidence down, or well, it used to. But now I don't really care, because people just say whatever they want to say. Like, people say whatever they want to say. People are never going to be happy. They're always going to find something to say about you. That's why you just don't care what they say, because they're just insecure within themselves, and they're very sad people, and you should pity them. Next, someone said high body counts on girls. I mean, do you, like, to be honest, in this generation, it's alright for a boy to do what he wants and his body count to be in triple digits, but a girl has to be 0 until she meets her husband. Otherwise she's a... I do not agree with that at all. I'm all for female liberation. Maybe I don't go out and my body count's not 300, don't worry, but even if it was, so what? Boys can do it, girls can do it. Do what you want to do. Don't let a body count, like, to be honest, it's only UK people that worry about body count numbers. Like, in America, no one cares about body counts. You get it? Like, girls' body counts are mad. It's just the UK is a weird place. Like, especially the timeline. Like, you guys are such haters. Like, you girls, yeah, there'll be a pretty girl that posts her little picture, you know, minding her business, post her little picture, and then one of you hating UK girls will come.
That's definitely gonna end up on the timeline.
This can end up on the timeline. I don't really get too. A pretty girl will post herself minding her business, You know what I mean? Mind her business, not bothering no one, doing whatever she wants to do. And then one of you timeline warriors will come up from your caves. What's some shit they'll say? I don't like how you're standing. I don't like how you're standing. What else would they say? Your outfit. Only American girls can wear that. Who the f asked you? And the maddest thing is, they'll come for you like, I don't like how you're posing. And then the person will clap back like, who the f asked you? And then they'll be like, I wasn't even hating. Or, yeah, the people will come for the hater and be like, shut the f up. Like, and then the hater will be like, you guys are hating on me, I'm gonna deactivate my shut the f up. If you can't handle it, don't dish it out, do you know what I mean? You'll throw fire and then you will run and act like a victim. Man the f up. If you're gonna do it, man up, do you get what I'm saying? Make it make sense. You look dumb. That's why I don't bother when people comment on my things. Like, I posted this picture and then all you UK timeline girls were like, only American girls can wear this. Ew. Oh, trip. I don't care. You don't pay for my outfit. Do you think I care what you think? On another note, how to balance good grades and man satisfied pleasure than friendship goals. Like, it's actually very hard to juggle uni and grades with like a boyfriend and like friends, because it's like you've got to do your work and you've got to like revise, but then you have to find time to spend time with your friends and also your boyfriends. So like, not one more than the other, and I'm like, still not perfected this, but I mean, you just gotta try it. Don't prioritize.
You live together, so it's kind of hard for you to.
Yeah, it is kind of hard because like I stay with my boyfriend a lot, so it's like kind of hard for me to see my friends, but I still make time to see them. Or like I'll be on FaceTime to them like majority of the time, so that's fine. How to deal with long distance relationship. I've never really had a long distance per se. However, just FaceTime a lot. Like FaceTime's our best friend. You get what I'm saying? Like, even though we see each other all the time, like FaceTime, you're literally there with them. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you guys have good communication. And yeah, try not to argue, because arguing long distance, I can imagine that is very, very difficult. How public, private do you think relationships would be? Well, I like to keep the details of my relationship very private. I don't like people to know my business, you know what I mean? Like, I'll show my boyfriend off now, or like I'll do videos with him and stuff, but that's only stuff I let you guys see. Like, you guys see pictures and stuff, but like details of our relationship, like if we're fighting, you guys will never know that, or if we're like we have a disagreement or something, you guys will never know. I feel like those details should remain between only you two. It's just embarrassing because you know you're going to get back with him in the end. Do you know what I mean? So there's no point. It just makes you look dumb. So just keep your stuff to yourself. You can post your boyfriend or whatever. If you don't want to post him, don't post him. If you do want to post him, post him. But the intimate details and stuff like that, just keep to yourself, because people will come and it will bite you back in the ass at the end. How to guide my man properly? I mean, I wouldn't. I don't do that. I wouldn't know. But I've heard that if you do it on your knees, then you're very dead. That's what I've heard. I wouldn't. I haven't experienced it. That's what how to find the right guy. You just gotta go through the little pennies until you get to your dime. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna go through wrong guys. You're gonna meet a bunch of waste men, but it's worth it in the end. Like, trust me, you better believe that, period, because it's worth it in the end. When you meet your right guy, you're like, wow, like all these other guys I literally dealt with, like, don't feel like it's you, it's them. That's number one. Qualities a guy should have: the ability to open up, like to express his feelings, communicate with you on a normal level. Should be able to make you feel comfortable. Do you know what I mean? Like, you want a boy that's going to make you feel comfortable and that you're going to be able to like speak to freely. You don't want someone that you feel like you can't speak to or like tell your problems, because at the end of the day, your boyfriend's your best friend. So how to get views and more subscribers on YouTube. To be honest, I don't really know. Like, a couple of my videos have hit over the 100k mark. I don't know, to be honest. I really couldn't tell you a formula, because literally I don't know which videos are gonna ban, which videos are not gonna ban. but just be consistent. Female hygiene, she's called Cynthia. That's what she's called. That's what I call her. I've been calling her that. It's not just for this video. So I don't use Femfresh on Cynthia because Cynthia doesn't like Femfresh. So Cynthia likes Sanex because Sanex has 0 bad things in it. So I use Sanex on Cynthia. When I use Femfresh on Cynthia, she starts to scream at me. I don't know why. I think she's just allergic to it. But yeah, skincare routine, the video will be up soon for you guys. I'm just waiting for my skin to clear up completely because I went through a very bad breakthrough. Do you think it's okay to let your man buy you things? I mean, I've never asked for anything. I mean, if he wants to buy you things, he can, but I feel like when you ask, it becomes when you ask a man for things, it becomes like a chore. Men don't want to do chores. Do you get it? Men, you don't want to mother a boy. If you ask him for stuff, you're gonna feel like his mother. You know, if a man wants to do it for you, he will do it. If he doesn't want to do it for you, he doesn't do it. Whether you find that a deal breaker in the relationship, you break up with him or you'll stay with him. It depends on who you are, but you shouldn't be with someone just because he's buying you things, or that shouldn't be the sole. Like, if you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't. If you want things, buy it yourself. A man's not there to buy things for you. My boyfriend buys me things, that's because he wants to buy me things. I buy him things because I want to buy him things. He doesn't ask me for things, I don't ask him for things. We do it because we want to do it. Do you get it? But that's not the sole, that's not the core of our relationship. There's a lot of other things. What your man shouldn't do in a relationship if he respects you.
Anything he wouldn't do in front of you.
Yeah, anything he wouldn't do in front of you, basically. So, like, whining. People say whining, like, if my man wouldn't whine in front of me, I wouldn't whine.
It's not cheating, but like,
it's not cheating, but it's like disrespectful. I can't lie, it's disrespectful. Or like texting girls, your boyfriend wouldn't do that in front of you, or he will hide his phone. Do you get? So that's like just basic things like that. How do I know if the guy I'm talking to is speaking to another girl? You don't. There's no way you will know. You don't. Some boys don't care about you, so they'll be very sloppy, so you will know. Some boys are very smart, they'll hide it. There's no way you can know unless you go on his phone. Personally, I wouldn't go on anyone's phone. It's just a breach of privacy, but I mean, sometimes females do get the urges to do that. So if you do that and you find something, then you gotta leave. How to get over a breakup? Well, I'm very unhealthy, let's say. I don't like to deal with pain, so I just completely forget it, like it never happened. Like it's actually scary the way I do it, like it never happens. That's how I do it. Some people are different. I don't like to feel pain like that, so I just completely forget it and I just move on. But that's just how I deal with it. How do you know when it's right to be in a relationship? You literally just feel it, to be honest. Like, I'd say like approximately, let's say, talking stage shouldn't be more than 3 months. Typically people know what they want after 3 months, even before 3 months. So that's just it. Age gaps, to be honest, as long as you're both over the age of 18, it's fine. I don't really care for people in their age gaps. That's your business. How to get over a guy? Block him. After the first day of not talking to him, it's so easy, trust me. 4 billion men in the world, or 3, there's more women than men. 3 billion men in the world, let's say. You're crying over one guy. Bye. Hey Ricardo, I've been talking with this guy for a while and we both want to be together soon. However, I don't like the fact that he likes a load of girls' pictures on IG. Do you think that I should tell him, or I'm just being insecure? Tell him. If he doesn't listen, then he doesn't respect, like, he just doesn't care. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't stop doing one thing I ask, one small thing. Then how are you gonna be, like, you get how? If I ask you something bigger, how are you gonna, you're not gonna do that. So just tell him. If he doesn't listen to you, then yeah, bye. I'm 16 and I've never had a boyfriend. Lucky you. Rules in a relationship, there's no rules. You guys make whatever rules and boundaries you want. It shouldn't really be rules, it should just be boundaries. Like, being in a relationship shouldn't feel like school. It should just, you shouldn't do certain things because you don't want to hurt the other person. It shouldn't be rules, because when you make it an obligation, then people just don't want to do it. If your man goes on quarantine radio and says he's attracted to other girls on there, what does this mean? It means that he's attracted to other girls on quarantine radio. That's what it means. And how would you feel in a situation knowing that they show back and do wild shit? If my man's watching that, I don't really care, because like,
you're watching it sometimes, right?
Yeah, I watch that shit sometimes. But it's just like, your man's not going to go through the screen and like fuck them. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just watch him though. But if he's commenting on that, that's a whole different story, because now people are seeing you being a simp. That's a whole different story. Yeah, the commenting is a no-no, but just watching, I don't really care. How to know when a guy isn't feeling you anymore? You just know, like, you just like dead responses, just not really watching your stories, like, do you know what I mean? Like, advice for us girls that go to footballers. I mean, I've never really fought with a footballer, so I couldn't really tell you anything, to be honest. I don't deal with footballers just because of their reputation. Not really trying to deal with that. That's basically it. I hope you guys enjoy my little girl talk. I'm gonna try and make the next one a bit longer. Just right now I'm in quite a bit of a rush. I've got things to do. Very sorry, I've tried to make it as long as I can. But if you guys did like this video, make sure you leave it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, and also if you have a chance, go follow my Instagram, maybe give it to 100k maybe. Yeah, all my details will be down below.